don't know the next. It is going good or not.
Everything will be good. Don't worry about that.
Mm.
We should be always positive because
Yes.
because we are not doing bad things, so bad thing will happen with us. Because we are doing good things, so we should expect good thing in our life.
Mm. Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
So,
So as we are meeting for the first time, can you introduce yourself, please?
okay. So, is it your real name, Masoom?
No, it's my YouTube channel name. My real name is Reena.
Okay, Reena. Okay. So, Reena, my name is Neetu. I'm from Delhi and I am a housewife. I have a one kid. And if I'm talking about my education, I have completed only 12th class. And now I'm running a YouTube channel. If I'm talking about my hobbies, I love traveling. I love to go outside because I'm not the person who can sit one place all the time. So that's all about me. Thank you.
Okay, it was wonderful introduction from your side. If I talk about me, then my name is Reena Sharma. I'm from Rajasthan. I completed my qualification in Bachelor of Arts. Nowadays, I'm running YouTube channel named called Masum English Girl. That's all
Hmm.
about me. So as you told me, you studied till 12th class. So why you dropped your study in between?
So I didn't drop that. There is a one reason because like this is my family reason. You can say that we are four sisters and two brothers. And my grandma forced to my father that you have four daughters, so how you will marry four of them? So I'm the second one. So he posed to my dad before my death, you have to marry your girl, one or two girls, so I will be relaxed.
Okay, but
So
you
this
could
is
continue after marriage too. You could continue after your marriage. You could say to your in-laws and your husband
my
that I want to continue my study further.
so my husband allowed to me to you can study with after your marriage, but within a year I have a baby, so
Uh,
so I drop my study because of my baby, and now he is too small. So I have to focus him only. He is my first choice.
Okay, so do you have any plan to continue your study in the future when your baby is, bit mature? Not mature, bit something that he can manage everything by himself only. Because we can start our study again. So do you have any
But
plan?
Reena, I don't want to study, and here I am focusing on my like job. Whether I have a 12th class degree and I have one certificate that I can work in a hospital. So that's why you can say that I am learning this language because if I have learned, if I know English, so maybe I will get a good job. So this is my second plan. When my baby will go school, then my mother-in-law will take care of him. So at that time, I will do job. And now he is too small, so I cannot lose him because he is my heart.
Yeah, it's understandable. It's our priority to take care of our in-laws and our kids. Yeah, it's very great that you are taking care of your kids and your in-laws.
Yes,
So you are preparing for your job, right?
yes. Not for
Okay.
jobs, like I am enjoying my journey, but this is my future plan that if maybe I have to do job. So this is like a English is want everywhere. You should know English. You will.
Yeah, I'm
Hmm.
completely agree with you. English is very important nowadays if you want to get a job in very good organization. That's why we need to learn this language. So since when you are learning this language?
I started my journey 9 months ago. I can say that I started my YouTube journey because I'm not able to find partners. How can I find partners? And this is very hard task for me that. For one day, I posted a video that if anyone wants to talk in English, you can message me. So that's how I started my journey. But now slowly, I get partners. Then I started continue my journey. That's how I started.
Okay, so through YouTube, you are getting partner with whom you can do practice of speaking.
Yes,
Okay,
through.
wonderful.
Hmm.
So for learn this language, you are just speaking with other people, and apart from speaking, what you are doing, because as I can see, you are very fluent in this language and you are confident also. So apart from speaking, what kind of things you are doing?
So I can say that, Rina, I am listening too much. Whatever I'm listening, I can just. It depends on my mood. I want to listen podcast, music, web series. Nowadays, I'm watching English web series. I don't know why. I love to see English web series, and apart from that, I am more try to speak more in audio, in video calls. I tried in at night. I was talking on the audio calls. So this is I'm doing to improve my English.
Okay, okay. Yeah, for become very good speaker, we should focus on speaking more and more. So for how much time, I mean, for how much hours you speak every single day?
So I didn't fix any time because I didn't fix any hours. So I have a small baby. Whether he sleeps, so I have a time. Right now he is sleeping, so I can do audio calls on video calls. Or otherwise he will not sleeping. He was playing. If he go with his he was playing with his dadi grandmother. So at that time I was talking on the audio calls. So this is I didn't fix any hours. If I have a good time, so I can try to talk with people.
Yeah, I can feel you. You are so hard worker. You are managing everything in your house, and apart from that, you are focusing on your passion also, that is learning English.
Hmm.
So, what inspired you to learn this language? What motivates you to learn this language before 9 months? So, you started your journey to learn this language.
Dear, nothing inspires me. It's like it's my dream to speak in English. Like when I started my journey, when I was in 10th class. I got 3 months holiday. When you were in 10th, you got 3 months holiday. At that time, I was at my home. So my mother gave me two options. Either you can learn stitching, or either you can start English spoken classes. So at that time, stitching is very hard for me, and I don't want to go any tuition for stitching. So I went spoken classes. At that time, I got interest in that language. I don't know why.
Okay,
Slowly,
so
I
this
get
credit
interest
goes
in
to your
that.
mother. So this credit
Hmm.
goes to your mother that we are speaking this language because she
Yes.
emphasized you to learn this
Hmm.
language. Yeah, it's wonderful.
So
So how you are?
then hmm?
Yeah, please
Sorry.
go on. You go on. You were saying something and I disturbed you.
No, no, no. So that's how I started my YouTube journey. And when I was doing my 11th, 12th class now, so at that time my sister told me that now you have to stop your journey here, stop your journey here, because now you are doing 12th, and 12th result is matter for everyone. So at that time I was stop my English journey, and next year I did marriage. So
Okay,
somehow
you
I
got
stopped my
married.
journey. So that's the
Okay.
reason. Hmm.
Yeah, I can understand. I can understand. So what's your hobbies? You told me your hobbies is traveling. So how many places you visited till now? Have you ever visited any other different cities where you live now?
I didn't go
Never.
anywhere because, like, my father is totally from village, and his mentality is like that. You cannot, if you are girl, so you cannot go outside alone at your home. So this is my father mentality. He was at that time he was saying that when you will go your husband house, at that time you can go anywhere. You cannot go here. So at that time he was saying that, and now I am entered in my in-laws house, and now they are saying like that every day you cannot go outside, you have one holiday. Like my husband only gets Sunday, so now he is saying that I have only Sunday, and you are always forcing me to go outside. Now the summer is going on, so so
So
that's
you can
how.
go outside with your friends, and it's understandable because it happens in my family also. My parents also don't allow me to go outside. They say me you cannot go outside. You can go wherever you want to go after your marriage with your husband, but I don't think he will allow me because he will have
Hmm,
to do job. He will have to take care of he will have to take care of the house. So
hmm,
let's see what will happen in the future. But it's Indian parents mentality, they don't allow their daughters to going outside alone, but
hmm,
they can send, they can allow their sons to go outside. But I don't know why they do discrimination between gender, between girls and boy can do anything whatever they want to do, boy can go anywhere wherever they want to go, but they don't allow girls.
I entered in the in-laws, like in in-laws house, and I have to think hundred of the times. If I am purchasing anything for me, so I have to think about my my mother-in-law. I have to take something for her also. If I'm not taking her anything else, so she will like that. I can understand what she is thinking, like what he's will say to me. So I was thinking like that. So in in-laws house, you have to think hundred of the times. So you cannot
Yeah,
expect
first we have
anything.
to think about
Yeah.
other people. Yeah, first we
Hmm.
have to think about other people like our in-laws, our sister-in-law, brother-in-law, and our mother-in-law. And after that, we can think about us. Every step of our life, we have to do sacrifice. When we are at our, parents' house, that time we have to think about our sibling. If we are middle one, so we have to do compromise for our elder one. We have to do compromise for our younger one. And when we are in in-laws' house, so that time obviously we have to do compromise. All the time we have to do compromise. So is it happen with you sometime? First let me know, you are younger one or elder one or middle one?
The middle one. I'm the middle one.
So whatever thing I was telling, it happens with you also. Early on, my elder sister, I'm also middle one. So when my elder sister was here, when she was single, so when she was purchasing new things and new clothes, I was saying, Mom, I also want to purchase new things because she also purchased. So my mom was saying that don't copy her. She is your elder sister, so she can do anything, whatever she want to do. After when she will get married, then your turn will come, then you can purchase new clothes whenever you want. And now she got married, and now I'm elder one. So when I say, Mom, now I want to purchase things, so she say, you're not going outside and you are elder one, so you can understand the situation of the house. So let your younger sister allow to purchase new things, and many things I have to do compromise all the time. I don't know why. And
I
even
don't.
she was saying,
Hmm.
yeah,
My
please.
my sister is tall. Like she is very. He has a different height, and I have a different height. So I love to wear. I before marriage, I love to wear jeans, and she loves to wear suits. But we have different choices, and my she loves she loves my father, and I love my mother. Like we have different. So I love my mother. Like I was buttering my mother. If I want to purchase nothing, now mama, please give me more money. So I am this kind of person at that time. So you can say that now I am a marriage. If something, if I want to purchase now anything, like if I want to purchase sari, so I can directly call to my mother that mama, sari is coming, new sari is coming, so I want to purchase one sari. So she tell me that okay, when you will come, I will purchase for you.
Yeah, now you are married and you are living away from your family, so they won't deny for anything you. But when you are living near close to them, so every time you have to compromise, they will try to make you understand that if you are going to do this thing, so your younger sister also will ask about this thing. So compromise, compromise. Every time we have to do compromise. So as you
Hmm.
told me, you are eight siblings, right? For brother and for sister, something like
My
that.
four sisters and two brothers.
Six.
Six.
Okay.
Hmm.
Four sister and two brothers, right?
Yes.
Same here. We are also four sister and two brother. And I'm third one. And
No,
I'm
I'm
third one.
second one.
Okay, I'm third. I'm third one. So
You
do you
know,
fight with your you used to fight with your sibling when you were single? You used to
yes,
fight
I
with your
tried.
sibling when
Yes. Yes,
so
I do it when like I have to do my all house chores work. So if I have a pressure to do that, like we have own duty that if you are cooking, so you have to clean the kitchen. If I am washing the utensils, you have to set on the
in this
right place. So
yeah.
this is the duty. If I was doing duty alone, so at that time I was scolded. I was trying to fight with my sister. Okay, why I'm doing only one? Like why I'm doing alone? You are also staying in this house. You are only eating. These kind
Yeah,
of
it
things
happens
I was
in
doing with my sisters.
Yeah, it happens in my family also. So I'm the one who have to do kitchen work, who have to prepare the food, and my younger sister, she has to do clean the house. I never do clean the house, and she never go in the kitchen and prepare food for other people. Whenever someone say to her like go and prepare this food, then she will say no, it's not my work, it's her work, so
Mm.
she will do that. So we divided the work, and because of that we don't fight. But if there is no dividation between work, so obviously we are going to fight. We will say her to do this work and say her to do this work. And mostly whenever we are sitting alone, we are fighting. We fight very
Yes.
bad.
And now I don't
Because
know how I change myself, because you can say that I am staying far from that places. And now she loved me and she called every time. Okay, sister, when you will come, then I will say to, I don't know your why her behavior is changed so.
we are living away from them. We value those people who are living from us. I mean, who are
Hmm.
living away from us. If we are living with them, so they won't understand the value of us. So I'm thinking the same thing, that they will start to love me when I'm going at my in-laws' house. So now my parents are finding a partner for me. When they will be done with that, I'm also going to marry.
You know, Reena, I'm just saying that if you are unmarried, like you are staying in that place now, you are so happy. When you enter in in-laws house, you feel that you will feel that how much work you have to do
Pressure.
all day, and after that you will say, you will listen what you did. You did it. You don't did. You are not doing nothing at for us. So in in-laws in-laws house there are a lot of tensions. So together you will in how can I say that you will not happy in that.
We will realize. Yeah, and we
Hmm.
will realize that when we were single, we were good. And now we are single and we are assuming that who are married, they are having very nice life. But that is, we can say, distant mountain looks green. When we are entering in in-laws house, we can understand that how much responsibilities will be on our
Yes.
shoulders. So, but it's our ritual. So one day I have to get married. I cannot deny to my parents that I do not want to do marry. Otherwise, they will think that there is someone in my life, and that's the reason I'm denying. So I cannot deny them. Now it's my age for getting married. So they are
Hmm.
finding, let's let them find, and when they will be done with that, I have to get married. And I'm very worried about my future, because I'm feeling nowadays I'm talking with different people on video call. So I don't know what kind of nature will be of my husband. Will he allow me to
Yes.
talk with people or not? Because we can see there are lots of people, they don't allow their wife to talking with other people.
Hmm.
So I'm very
Yes.
worried, very worried. I don't know what will be happen.
You know, the same situation it's happened with me also when I made a with a video with a male. So my husband, he asked me 10 times, don't you find a girl who you can talk with? So I can say to her, I can say to him, I can find a girl also, but what is the problem with a boy? You, as you can say, I am a married, I have a baby too. So he will not, he will not like, he will he will not force me to talk. So sometimes
Yeah,
it's
and we
happened.
are talking on recording, and we are talking on recording. So when we are talking on recording, so there is nothing wrong, because it was very difficult to make my parents to understand. Because when I started to talk with people on video call, that time my brother also was denying me to talk with people on video call. It happens in our family when we are going to talk with anyone on video call and even on audio call. So they
Hmm.
have doubt on us and they don't allow us. So I said to them, whatever I'm talking, you can listen on YouTube. I'm not dating with anyone. I'm just having conversation because I want to learn this language. So that then after they allowed me to talk, otherwise they were saying, no, there is no need to learn this language if you have to connect with people on video call and if you have to show your face to the world. So I said, so what's the wrong in it? Whatever conversation we are doing on recording call. So in recording call, he won't, do anything bad. And nowadays,
Hmm.
we can see that everyone is same. Nowadays we can see there are lots of people, they are also very serious to learn this language, and with
Yes.
whom I connected, they are very wonderful men, they are very wonderful, they are very serious to learn this language, and they are very good, they respect all the girls. Because of only some people, we cannot judge everyone that all are, all are teasing girls. So sometimes
Hmm.
it's very difficult to make understand our parents and our husband. But I
You
convinced my parents and my brother, and don't know about my future husband. What will happen?
okay? So you don't think about your future now. If you will think about your future, you will like how can I say? You will not focus on your present. Now you have to focus on your present. How is
Yeah,
your life
yeah.
is?
I'm all I mean I'm only focusing on my present. Whenever I have free time, I just go and do study about English. I just read books, take session with other different people, and after that I talk with Chat GPT and I listen and I write before going to bed. I never think about my future, but sometimes it happens when my relative comes and they ask me when you're going to get married, and after few years and after few months you have to get married. So stop using your mobile too much. All the time we can see you are connecting with your friends and you are talking with other people. So you have to, get rid of this habit. If you
Hmm,
are addicted with this habit, so after marriage it will be very difficult for you to eliminate this habit. So you should try to stop to talk with other people. So when they come, that time they make me compel to think about my future. Otherwise I don't think about my future, because I am the person who believe on God. I feel that whatever will be happen for good.
yes. Live just if something is bad is happening with us. So it is happening just because of reason. God gives teach us a lesson that you should understand something that life is not going parallel all the time. Yes, we have ups
Yeah,
and
I'm
downs. Every
completely.
situation we have to face every situation in this life,
Yeah, I
right?
couldn't agree more with you. Yeah, I couldn't agree more with you, because there are lots of ups and downs in our life, and there will be some moment that time we will be sad, and there will be some moment that time we will be happy. So we should be optimistic and positive, because after night there is a day. After dark there is a light. So we should be always positive and we should focus on hard work. And rest we should live on the God, because whatever God does, there is a hidden good behind that. So we should completely believe on God, because whenever something bad happened with us, that time we are getting angry on God. We say, God, I was doing lots of
Hmm.
good work, I was helping the people, I was doing nice work, and what you given me this thing that I don't like. But when the time pass, when the right time comes, we realize that whatever happened for good.
For
So we
reason.
cannot judge anything on the instant. We should
Hmm.
be patient and we should try to understand why it happened with us, because whatever happened with us, it happens for a reason, as you said before.
Yes. So here, Rina, I just wants to add one thing. You are saying, thinking like that maybe in future has your future husband will be allowed to you make video or not. But here I just want to say that men are also understanding what are you doing. You are doing good things, bad thing. He will understand everything just because of your attitude. You can say that just because of he will stay with you whole life. So he will understand your behavior, whether you are doing good, bad things with them. So he will stop you when you will do bad things. He will not stop you when you are doing good things. So this is my opinion, right? If you are not doing good bad things, so you cannot say to your husband that if I'm not doing bad things, why are you stopping me? So this is
Yeah,
how you
it
say to
happens.
your husband, future husband. Sorry.
Yeah, so we should know that how we can convince our message to other people. If we are convincing our message in a right way, so it's
Hmm.
obvious that other people will understand. And if you don't have courage to convince our message, so that time it will be very difficult for us to convey our message. So
Hmm.
let's see what will be happen.
Okay, don't worry, dear. Now I'm missing my like before marriage life, like how was I was. It was
Yeah.
wonderful. Like my journey was wonderful. Everyone loves me, but here I got only my husband love.
Okay, okay. I can understand.
Yes.
I can understand. It's a story of every house. It's a story of every married girl. They say, "I'm missing my life." When I was at my parental house, I was thinking that this is the very bad house in the world. I should not born here. Because when we are single, when we are living with our parents, so when they make us angry, we say that, why God you sent me in this house only? You could send me
Mhm.
in another house. But now we realize when we are married, we realize that wherever we want, that was heaven for us. We were
Mm.
getting everything, whatever we wanted, and that time we had not do all the things, because if we wanted to do things, we can do. But after marriage, it doesn't matter in which situation you are suffering. You have to do complete household chores, you have to do. But at your parental house, you can divide your work with your mother, your sister. But at
Mm.
your in-laws house, you are the only one who have to take care of all the things.
Here I just want to add one thing. Like when you are going for a parties, okay. So when you are come for the parties in parental house, you cannot say that now I am tired. I have to exchange our clothes. So when you enter in your in-laws house, you after parties you have to come back and you have to clean the kitchen. No one will help you, and this is very hard task for me. That now I am also tired. And now my mother-in-law say to me, okay, give me one glass of water, take one glass of two water. Like, I don't know why I am also tired. You are like so this is very
Yeah,
hard for me. And I convinced to my husband why she is doing these kind of things with me because I am also tired. I don't have that much energy to do everything. And now if she is saying that I don't feel like I want to eat more things. So after that, after coming the party, I have to cook food for her also. So
yeah,
sometimes
it
it's
happens. Yeah,
it's
it happens.
hectic. Hmm.
It happens. I also have seen, because when my young elder sister was here, when we were coming from the party, we were doing nothing. We were just coming and taking rest, and my mom was the only one who was doing all the things. But
Yes.
when my sister got married, she now when she come from the party, she have to do all the things, like she have to fold the clothes, and she have to manage all the things whatever she mess up before going to the party. And she say,
Yes.
Rina, don't marry. You don't marry. So I said, so I say to her, you ate a laddu of marriage and you are denying me to that. I also want to eat my laddu of my marriage. So she say, you will regret if you're going to do marriage. But it happens.
We have to
Now,
manage one day. We cannot deny this situation. We have to manage. We have to relax our family, like mother and father. Like he has somehow he has a burden. Like I have to marry this girl. How many cost I have to spend on her? Like he is also take caring of some kind of dowry, right?
yeah, yeah.
So he has
Yeah,
a
I'm
tension.
completely agree. And when we are fit for marriage, relatives are think that we are burden on them more than our parents. Parents never realize that now we are elder and we are fit for marriage, because we are children for our parents for our whole life. But there are relatives will be there, they will come at your house and they will start to tease your parents when you are going to find a boy
Mm.
for her, when you are going to find a partner for her. For that time, that time my parents have to think about to find a partner for me. Otherwise they think that still you look young, still you look kid for me, so I don't realize that I should find a partner. But when my relatives come, they start to tease, they say now you should start to find a partner for her. So it happens. We are not burden for our parents, we are burden for our relatives and for our neighbor and our society member. I don't know what's problem they have, but whenever they see someone is fit for marriage, they will come and ask when you are going to find a partner for your kid, when you are going to find a partner for. They don't care about their kids. They are elder than me. They don't care about their kid, but they care about me. They come and say when you are going to find, and it's very annoyable. They annoy.
When I go to my mother-in-law house, like paternal house, I went there for some days, and then my neighbor asked me, "Okay, Neetu, when you will go your home?" I said to her, "I'm eating your food. Why are you taking care of my? If I am taking some rest here, so like either my parents are not saying anything for me, but my neighbors start saying anything like when you
Yeah,
will to your house. I don't know why.
yeah,
Like
it happens, when my sister come here, my neighbors and my society members start to us, why you are staying
mm,
here since long time? We can see you are staying here
mm,
since 9 to 10 days. So is it everything okay at your in-laws house, or have you fight with your in-laws and all? And when you are going to back your in-laws house, I don't know what's the problem of people. And I would say we don't have house. Girls don't have house. When we
Don't.
are when we are at our parental house, so our mother say to our our mother and relative says to our sibling that don't don't tease her, don't how to say that, don't make trouble for her, because after some
Yes.
time she will go at her in-laws house and she is here for only few days and few years. And
Mm,
when we are at our in-laws house, so they say no, don't make trouble for her, she belongs from another house. And that time I realized, then where is my house, where from I belongs? Because every time wherever I am, they say you are not belongs from here. It
yes.
happens
You
like
you
that.
know, Rina, my father never cried. If somebody is dead, like the younger, if that person is young, so at that time my father was cry. But at that, if that person is old, he will never cry. I will never see it. My father is crying. But when my sister got married, he will cry like a boy. Like I was watching him, like how he is crying, like our father loves so much, but he never pretend that he also
Yeah, he never,
loving us, right?
yeah, he never shows his emotions and feelings towards us. And
Yes,
when we fight with our mother, not real fighting, but when we don't listen to our mother, then that time she
yes.
say, "I'm waiting for your marry. When you will get your marry, I won't call you again at this house." But when I play this song, Babul song, Babul,
Uh,
yeah, there is a song for marriage. I don't know the lyrics of that song. So whenever someone play
I
that
know.
song in my house, my mom start to cry. She start to cry, and that time it is very difficult to stop her to crying. But she start to cry, and because of that, I also start to cry whenever someone play that song. That is
I listen.
Babu.
Uh, I listen that song now. Now I can start crying because I miss my home, and just because of one day of marriage, I forget. Like I never think about that family first. Now I have to think about my in-laws first, and after that, if the situation comes and if situation comes bad, so I have to stand. Like I have to take stand for my in-laws. I never take stand for my family. So sometimes I feel like that. Why I like my childhood was there. My father feed me like 20 years of he was feeding me, and like you did like one day of marriage, and I never like how can I forget my in-laws house, like how can I forget my parental house? So sometimes I feel I'm also crying, like it was not good.
Yeah, I can feel you. I can feel you. After marriage, relations are changing because when we are single, when we are unmarried, we think first about our siblings and our parents. But
Mm,
when we get married, we stop to think about our brothers and sisters and our parental house. We
mm,
start to think about our in-laws and husband and kids, and even we start to backbiting of our brothers and our
mm,
sister-in-law.
mm.
Is it happen in your house too? Because I have
Yes,
seen when my mom was, when my aunt, sister of my mother, when she was unmarried, she was taking care of her family. But now she get married and she start to backbiting of her brother and her mother also. She say, my mother don't love me. She loves their daughter-in-law than me. And that kind of things happen. Relations are changing after marriage, and
yes,
that's the reason I don't like to get married. But unfortunately, I have to get married, and I'm afraid because of that. I have seen lots of girls that after marriage they forget all the thing about their parental house. They stop to taking care of their parents and their siblings, and I do not want to stop doing that. I really want to give my priority to my siblings and to my parents, and after that I will think about my in-laws house, because my first priority is my sibling and my mom and dad, because they
it's
love me too
your
much.
husband. Now I can say that here it totally depends on your husband, because I also want to my first priority is my like parents. But now I'm staying here, so I sometimes I feel bad because if there is someone is ill, like my father is suffering from like lungs, he has lung issues, and sometimes if he is facing any kind of problem, so I have to ask, first of all I have to ask my husband, then I ask to my mother-in-law, then I have to ask a father-in-law. After they, if three of they give me permission, then I can go there. So sometimes I feel bad.
Yeah, you know,
Hmm. I feel
yeah, for
bad.
meet with our parents, we have to take permission of our in-laws, our husband, and sometimes
Hmm.
it happens our mother-in-law don't allow to go because it happens with my sister when before some month my mom was suffering to illness and we were calling my sister because that time I also was in a bad condition. I also was suffering to illness, so I couldn't do the household chores. I wasn't able to do kitchen work, so we were calling our sister. We were calling her that you come at home and you should take care of your family. You should take care of your mother and sister. But she was saying, I can come back. My husband and my mother-in-law isn't allowing me. So my brother called her, and after that, her sister. I mean, after that, her mother-in-law denied, and because of that, my elder brother started to cry. And after that, she was denied. It was very ridiculous moment. And I was getting so angry. How can you do that? I was saying to my sister, you come at house, you can take divorce to your husband and come at your house because how can you
Hmm.
forget us? How can you forget your sister? How can you forget your mother? Your mother is in bad condition, and you are saying that I have to take permission of my mother-in-law. I have to take permission of my husband. Don't you care about your mother and your sister? And she also started to cry. My elder brother also started to cry, but her mother-in-law, she was, I cannot say anything because sometimes it happens.
Just
It's very bad.
sometimes we have like mother-in-law. She is like a evil. She doesn't understand the other feeling. But here I can say that my mother-in-law, that I have to take permission. Like she wants, if I am going anywhere, I have to take her permission. If I'm not taking her permission, so somehow she feels bad. So that's why I have like I if she is our guardian, if so I have to take her permission, right?
Yeah, we have to take permission. If you're not taking permission, so she will complain about us to our husband. She will say that she left this house without asking me. She went her parental house without informing me. So we have to take permission.